stuff and they didn't answer, or if they did answer, then they would say, "Just a minute." Then they wouldn't do it in just a minute. Then when she went to her mom, she asked her to go scooting with her, but she was talking on the phone and cooking, so she wanted to fly a kite with her dad, but her dad was doing computer work. And she wanted to play ball with her sister, but she was doing something. So she's sitting in her bed on the other page. Then she looks at a crayon on the floor, draws a door on the wall. She opens it, and then she walks out the door, and for some reason it's all a forest full of lanterns and lights, and there's a dog a few hours away on a river that goes past the door she has. And then she walks to the dog. And then she draws a boat. Then she jumps into the water and then jumps on their boat. Then it's kind of tricky to get the pages. Then she sails into the castle. There's a river in the castle, so she sails into the castle. So it's kind of funny.
What color is the boat?
Red. That's the color of the boat. Yeah. And she tried, but there was little gates that rise the water up and down, so you could get in and let people not get in, let people get in, and that. And then she sailed in. So then there's a waterfall thing on right there. Then there's a waterfall thing and the boat went there, so she started drawing a hot air balloon instead. That's what she did. So then there's some weird flying machine there. So that's where she. What do you think that flying machine is, Mommy?
It is a flying machine.
But it's nothing. And then the flying machine was super weird. It looks really weird because it was like a propeller in the back, and she landed her plane on a tail area, probably where they landed a few things. And then, so she landed there, that way. Then, she landed. Then she started running to a place, and she started running, and she seemed to have been going somewhere. She went to a bird page.
what happened? Is this a hard part of the story?
Yeah, I don't really want to tell her
Okay,
this.
hand her the phone.
You should.
So she feels badly that the bird is in a cage. And she grabs the cage and she opens it up and the bird flies away free. All right, go ahead.
This is still a part that I don't know.
Then the soldiers come and grab her. And when they grab her, the red crayon falls down into the great abyss of nothing. And then they put the little girl in a cage. And it's a long way down. All right, turn the page.
Okay. But we have to see if I'll like it.
Okay. Oh, then what happens?
The bird gives her back the crayon. But, Mommy,
What does she do with the crayon?
But-
Is she very excited there? Is she jumping for joy? Hooray! The bird has the crayon.
but can you tell the rest or how she gets out?
Well, let's see. What happens in the pictures here? What is she drawing?
A flying carpet.
She's drawing a flying carpet. Look.
She drew a flying carpet and she's following the bird. Oh, they're flying away. They flew past the castle and the bird is still flying with them. And they flew to their house. She opens the door and the bird flies in so they can't get it, the bird.
And where is the door?
In a tree. And for some reason the tree is actually her house, which is a building. And then where she arrives back in her part of this city is she arrives back in a mailbox.
And then who's this?
It's one of her friends.
It's one of her friends. And what color crayon is he carrying?
The bird is purple, and one of her friends was carrying a purple crayon, so that means he was the one who drew the bird. Then they drew some a red and purple circle with chalk, and they both drew the two circles right next to each other, and they made a bicycle out of it. And the bird's flying after.
Is that the end?
Yeah,
Then
that's
say
the end.
the end.